does this always fail loading? Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, the music in this game is pretty good. What's up, Defoe? How you doing, man? Like behind by like 2 levels now. Is that the newest one? Oh, okay. I'm not exactly familiar with the numbers and stuff like that. What's up, Zapdos? Yeah. That's what happens when I haven't gotten the chance to catch up on Discord in a while. I tend to type a lot. Oh, great. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been doing a very good job of trying to keep conversations going. The only one that I ever see has messages in it is the spoilers Discord half the time, and I can't read that one. She has like 3 swords. Oh, okay. Why would it let me guard there? I don't like that I have to cast this on everyone. Oh, she's like low HP right now. Oh yeah, I've used cheer before. Okay. Oh yeah, I've used it before. Probably not as much as I should though, since it increases experience. I tried poison and stuff like that a few times, but it doesn't seem to work. I don't know what the good is in increasing my speed. Oh, I'm really low HP right now. Let's see what this does. If I buff myself first. Oh, I didn't have to heal. What was I doing? That was a waste of a heal. That didn't do very much damage. Oops. Yeah, the game's definitely better than what Digimon was. I don't understand what this means. Cast a random spirit on yourself. I've used that a few times too, but don't know what it does. And we use this one, I don't know what it does either. I want to see what happens if I like buff myself. Ooh, more money. Well then, that's why I said that experimenting is something that should be able to be done in a battle itself. It's not something that you should have to fight a battle, switch in and out characters, switch out a whole bunch of skills and options and things like that, and then test it. It should be something that's more easier accessible, if that's your plan. Alright, well... It doesn't, that doesn't matter though. That, like, just because there's a practice dummy where you can go and do something like that doesn't mean that you should, that's how you should learn stuff. I'm not, like, playing an MMO or something like that right now where I'm trying to see the highest DPS I can get on a practice dummy. I want to play a game. I don't want to have to separate time from playing the game to do that type of stuff. I just want to enjoy the game, play it, and learn stuff as I go. I don't want to have to invest extra time on learning stuff. Okay. That's the second time I've tried to attack with people and immediately got encountered. I guess you can't cast the cheer thing on other people. Oops. I still need to figure out exactly how comm works so that I understand. Suzuka's going, and then Haken. I don't understand why sometimes I have so much comm and other times I don't. I don't understand when it replenishes, when it doesn't, and so on and so forth, and I have to figure that out. It's not about putting forth unneeded effort. That's not it. When I play through a game, the way that I play through games, the way I've always played through games is there can be loads and loads and loads and loads of additional content, but regardless of there being additional content, I like to go back and experiment with stuff later. I like to play through the game casually, enjoy certain aspects of mechanics and characters, and get the full-blown story, and then go back and do things. That's the way I've always played through games. I get a more enjoyable experience out of doing stuff like that after I know how things finish, and then I go through and talk to people I haven't done before, done quests I haven't done before, and stuff like that. I get more of an appreciation as a whole that type of stuff is additional there and not forced on me. Like, this game is all about its battle system. The story is so far pretty goofy. It relies on boobs and butt jokes to, it wants to be taken seriously on occasion, but not completely. It's very, very... There's never a line where there's not some type of joke or something like that thrown in. So far, at least. And I'm not exactly attached to that. That's not a tone of game that hits me, and so on and so forth. And it's all about the battle mechanics. It's all about the battle system and all the characters and stuff like that you have. You start out the game with 4 characters, you use them so much that you learn all of their attacks and all of their combinations and things like that together. Then the game throws a completely new mechanic at you of having backline attackers. And it initially throws 2 characters in there for the backline. So I've spent all this time, 7 hours, 6 hours or so, learning how to use these 4 characters, and maybe not even perfecting how to use these 4 characters yet. And now it's throwing 2 new characters at me that I can not only move in the back row and add additional stuff to the combat, but I could also put them in the front row and completely change the combinations and everything like that I have learned so far. So it's like taking a step back. And it's not that I'm not against learning that type of stuff, but why take a step back if you don't need to? It's the same thing as essentially leveling down your characters at that point. It's not just like It's not like another game where it's like, I like this character more, so I'm gonna throw them in. I have to completely learn the combat again, of how I want to chain attacks, how I want to do everything, how this character works, how it can combo against heavy enemies, enemies that block, enemies that guard, all this type of stuff. It's like relearning the game in some way. It's really not about the amount of effort that goes into it. For me, I don't see the point if I already have something that works, unless I'm invested or interested in the character. I've had these characters for a short period of time. I don't know anything about them other than one of them makes jokes and stuff like that on occasion. The two that are from the same world, they're attached to each other, and we're currently fighting a person that's apparently hurt him in the last, or the regard, and is trying to do bad things. That's all I know about them. I'm not very invested in them or anything like that yet. I'm curious as to what they can do, what skills they can do outside of just being backline attackers and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want to keep playing through the game. I don't want to get to a point where I'm not able to progress because I just don't know how this character works yet or something like that. That's not interesting to me. I don't want to fail battles or something because I'm missing combos or something like that just because I haven't used the character before. Again, that's not interesting to me. If the character becomes someone that I really like and stuff like that, I'll force them into my party just because I like them that much. Even if they're not strong, even if they don't work like very properly with my current setup in battle, if I like a character enough, I'll use them. That's how I am. That's how I play through games. That's why I've gone through Chrono Trigger so many times with Frog, Magus, and Chrono, and things like that, because those are my 3 favorite characters as a kid, and I always loved them. I know there's different combinations, I've used all the other characters, I know how they work, I know how they can combine together and stuff like that, but I always find myself using those 3 more often than not, because that's what I enjoy, that's what I like, and that's how I play through games. Some people like to experiment with everything and test everybody and learn everything and stuff like that, and I'm just not one of those people. That's not in saying that I don't like finding out cool new mechanics about games, but that also means that I'm not going to, if I don't have to, if there's no reason to, I'm not going to invest 5, 6, 10 hours into testing every character to see if I like one slightly more than another mechanically. I'm going to base it purely off what I like about them in the story and their character as a whole. Mechanics in games are secondary to me in everything else. Any game I play, RPGs, platformers, and stuff like that, yeah, they can have really cool mechanics and they can be the main appeal to the game as a whole, but they are secondary to me, to the characters and the dialogue and everything else. And unfortunately for me, this is the type of game where the dialogue and the story and stuff like that is secondary to everything else. Now I need to think of what I was doing. You can, and I know for a fact that I am of a... Wow, everybody was really low, actually. And she's got no SP anymore, so no more chaining with that. I know that I'm of the minority with that. I know that, for instance, when I was playing through Shining Force, when I was playing through Digimon, when I was playing through loads of different games at this point, there's a bunch of people that are like, why didn't you use this character? Why don't you do this thing and stuff like that? And if I were to ever play through the game again, I might do that. I might experience them. Oops, I did not mean to switch him. Whatever. Let's just kill this guy. I did not mean to do that either. Now I press the button. Right, there's no wrong way to play, but some people get hung up on some things. Like, the way I play through games, people, I don't know, people tend to get upset or disappointed or feel like I don't experience the game completely because I didn't play through it the way that they like to play through it. And I'm the other way around. If a person wants to play through and do everything and stuff like that and invest the time into that type of stuff, I'm fine with it. In fact, I love watching people play Chrono Trigger and completely experience the game in their own way, no matter what way they play through it. It's not that I don't care about gameplay. Gameplay can make a game additionally fun, like way better. But it's not my main appeal. It's just not. It never has been. And see, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how I go through games negatively impacts people. How it almost makes them, like, disappointed when I'm playing through a game and stuff like that. I think a lot of people's fear is that I'm not going to enjoy it as much as them because I didn't play it like them. But I enjoy games for different reasons than other people. And I always will. That's just all there is to it. We're all different. We play and we experience things on different levels. I'll like this game for reasons that I like it. I like the combat. Although I feel like the combat takes long. Well, so far this boss isn't too bad, but I've also been messing around a little bit with stuff. So far, Ashen's probably my favorite character. I like how she combos, she does good damage, she's got fast-paced attack, she drops... Like, some of these characters, when you attack, you just go up and you attack once, you don't do anything else, they will drop the combo in the middle of their attack, even if it's their starting attack. Which, to me, it's hard to judge something like that. They'll just straight up drop their combo from their attack. I'm guessing that's the time where you're supposed to be using a back attacker to make sure that doesn't happen, but still. It just seems a little silly to me that you go up and you press one button and nothing else, and you drop your combo immediately. She still has AP, so she's okay. I could heal with that if I had some SP, or SP rather. Yeah, and it's inconsistent. You can't learn anything from it. Alright, how do I want to do this? Do we just want to straight on go for her? Who all's going? All of us. But Kaguya has, like, no... I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how I regain calm. See, there I used 2 when I pressed the button once. There I dropped because my attack that went under her didn't hit her, I guess. Even though in the past it has when I've done it there similarly. I drop combos a lot, even though I understand what I'm supposed to do. Cool. Now, I've hit people at that height before. I don't know if she guarded or what, but... Did she just kiss me? Well, it depends on what you actually consider something to be a problem. Me having a complaint about a game might be about how the approach of how the game deals with that type of thing. For instance, if I run across a problem that just seems to come out of absolutely nowhere, and there's a way to deal with it by doing other things in the game, then that's more of a complaint on how the game presents itself, not the game as a whole. Just because I occasionally have an issue with how something is doesn't mean I'm like, oh, fuck this game because it doesn't do this way or something like that. Like, I don't feel that way. Maybe I come across like that. Maybe maybe the way I talk and stuff like that, I mislead you guys into think I'm hating something when I'm not. But I feel like I should be allowed to, like, be occasionally salty at things that don't work out or you know, that I don't quite understand, and it's okay. It's just part of the experience as a whole. Just like maybe you experienced it and then figured out a way around it, I'm experiencing it. Whether I figure out a way around it or not, who knows? But I'm experiencing it. Why wouldn't he come out? Oh well. I feel like I'm pressing the buttons at the wrong times, and I'm even mashing them sometimes, and they're just not going off. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. The timing's inconsistent, I feel. Especially on bosses. It's not the same for when I'm just fighting normal fights. I feel like bosses guard more, and like they're like the only way that I can put it is their weight is different, so like the speed at which they fall is inconsistent in fights sometimes. So it changes so often, so you can't get used to anything. So anything I feel I learn from one fight to another is completely insignificant. When does she get to go? Oh, she's not even on here. And I still don't know what brings my comm up. I know I have items to do it, but I don't know how it recharges. Aw, my support didn't get the kill. New skills can be used in battle by setting them. What? Yeah, I don't get back all my comm every turn, but I don't know how much I get back, what affects it, and so on and so forth. I'm trying to figure that out. I experiment in almost every battle. To some extent. Just with the characters I have. Yeah. That's honestly my... That's my experience with experimenting in games most of the time. Is it feels like it's never worth it. Like, let's just take a normal turn-based RPG for an instance, or for instance, and why does everyone think she's a cow just because of what she's wearing? Alright, so my, oh no, I leveled up, so my SP's back. Well, not everyone leveled up. Like, let's take just a 4-player RPG where you're leveling up characters, your characters learn new abilities and stuff like that. All of that stuff is available to you in combat. All you have to do is try a skill. You don't have to do anything on the outside menu or anything like that. You don't have to equip different weapons to see if you can go slightly faster and so on and so forth. You don't have to min-max abilities and combinations and all that other type of stuff. It's all accessible to you in the battle format itself. I do love when characters drop the combo in their own attacks. What's up, Fidel and Fidel? I thought of it as like I said, the Prey in Earthbound or something like that. I was like, okay, so this could maybe cause a bad status effect on me, maybe put me at half health, maybe put me at 1 HP. I did not think that it would heal over 100,000 on a boss and hit me for close to 20, 30,000 when I don't even have that much HP. Yeah, I get it if I'm dropping attacks during, like, when I'm trying to combo or when I'm going from one ability to the next and so on and so forth. That's my fault. That's all me putting the input at the wrong time. I understand that. That's on me. But when I'm doing my normal attack chain and I drop a combo, like there I pressed X at the wrong time. I don't even know if I would have kept them up, but I don't know. I just don't like that a character can just randomly drop their stuff by themselves. You have zero control over it. Like right there. Now when I've attacked that guy, when I attack that guy later. But yeah, the shields cause problems, but they also cause problems for learning. Because you're learning inconsistent information. You can't take something from one battle to the next and be like, okay, I'm getting better at the combat in this game. Because you're not. You're getting better at that particular combination of enemies. Drop them in the middle of that combo. It's if you want to say that it's adaptability, then it's adaptability in the sense of you can't just adapt in the middle of the battle at all times. If you're talking about all the things that you like to do and stuff like that in games based on seeming like you like to experiment and things like that, you can't do that in the middle of fights. In that case, it's like, I'm going to get to a boss, I'm more than likely going to lose to him, and then I'm going to adapt to the battle by changing my combinations and stuff like that, because now I know what to expect. And I don't think that's a good approach to games. I think it's okay to die and change your approach to a boss and things like that, but I don't think that it should be like that type of adaptability where it's like, well, this character just sucks against this boss because I can't break the shield or something like that. You should not have to get to a boss first to figure that out. I'm not saying you do mean that. I'm just saying that this game kind of feels like it takes that approach. Why do I keep not using my... Oh shit, I forgot to cheer on everybody. I need to remember to do that. Although I wasn't expecting to fight a boss right away either. Anytime I see Shinra, I can't think... Oh, BGG, you haven't even seen a half of it, man. All right, we got to show BGG this battle system, guys. We got to show him. You ready? Let's do this. We gotta set up for this. Okay, first of all, you see this. Don't pay attention to this guy. He doesn't have the butts. Well, if you're talking about the skills and stuff like that that you have access to, sure, you can. Okay, here we go, BGG. Watch very carefully. There's only a few types of juggling going on right now. And one of them I'm talking about is not the enemies being juggled. This is an RPG with fighting elements. Alright, I think I have items. Let's just build it up a little bit more. Alright. This is all for you, BGG. If I can do this. I think I have an item that does it, don't I? Oh yeah. Here we go. Do I really want... yeah, I'll use these. Alright. This is all for you. That's what this game is in a nutshell. Right there. Explained. And that's not even the half of it, man. Every single dialogue box in this game that's story-based is about boobs and butts. And sexual references and all that other type of stuff. No, you can drop a clip. No, you're fine, dude.
Oh, it's Boob Waifu! It's Boob Waifu! She's here! She's here! I told you guys! I told you! You were going to be like, holy shit, that is definitely Boob Waifu! I told you to hold off! And you wouldn't believe me, but now you know! Now you see why it's called Boob Waifu!
Well,
Look, just walking is like two water balloons being pulled in two directions repeatedly.
and what is it you want?
Yes! Yes, BGG. That's this game. Even when my characters get attacked, there's juggling of some kind. Oh no! Yeah, but not all anime games have mechs that come out that you dance to make them attack. Fishnet stockings. She obviously needs these. Wait, you can give them the Haken? No. What?! Oh yeah, it's fun. See, that's my problem with it too, BGG. The battle system is very, very fun. It's other than that, I feel like the battles last maybe a bit too long sometimes. It's fun, but I could do without the constant boob, ass, sex, everything else jokes. Well, like, not... I just don't need them all the time. I I don't mind stuff like that. I just don't need it constantly. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, the humor for it has gotten dry for me because it's all the same, you know? Like, if you have one character that's somewhat sexual and stuff like that, and occasionally popping those types of jokes, and that's just their character, okay. But when every character does it, it's just kind of like, that's not so funny anymore. It's just expected now. I'm like, oh, how are you gonna reference boobs or ass this time? But yeah, the combat's definitely fun. I don't always laugh out loud when I find something's funny. I'll facepalm at, like, good puns and stuff like that. I don't need to laugh hysterically to find something funny. I did just get fishnet stockings as a pair of armor. I found that funny, and I found the fact that you could equip them on Hawken funny as well. Yeah, it's just a bit too much for me. I don't know. It just feels tasteless because it's so much, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't want to sound like I'm a prude or something like that. That I can't enjoy a good butt or boob joke. Texas Hold'em! But it almost feels uncomfortable for me for some reason after a while. If that makes sense. It just makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I don't know. Oops. It could be because I'm streaming. I didn't really think about it that way, to be honest. It does kind of feel awkward to stream a game where there's boobs and butts constantly being thrown in your face. Not just because the character has boobs, but because they're blatantly putting them in your face. But, I don't know. I feel like I still feel like I'd feel a little awkward playing the game by myself. In fact, it might have been one of the reasons I haven't picked up the game in the past without realizing it. Like, if I picked up a game and the cover was just a bunch of girls on it or something like that, I might just be like, let's see what else they have. All your games. I'm not specifically talking about this game in that case, Zapdos. I'm just talking about games like this in general. Like, that's why I haven't played the Neptunia games. I've heard good things about them, but to me, between the aesthetics of the game that I've seen and stuff like that, it does not seem super appealing to me. I feel like there might be good mechanics, there could be a good story and stuff like that, but the major appeal of the game does not appeal to me. I mean, how can you not like a battle system where your main character yells Texas Hold'em all the time? Holy shit! Fidel Infidel, thank you for the 50 kappas. Holy crap! Thank you for the 50 more kappas. Holy shit, dude. It's raining kappas. Dude! Which way was I going now? Thank you for the 29 more bits, man. BGG! All the kappas! Yeah, you guys are making the chest in the game lag, man. Thank you for the 16 bits. It is lagging. Have you seen anything like that happen, BGG, where the pictures for the bits aren't showing up anymore? Like it shows like a weird image instead? Yeah, those bits are lagging. I don't know how to fix that. How do you want me to say Kappa? Kappa? I say Kappa because I feel like it's funny, you know, like the water thing. Twitch or Streamlabs side. I know how to say it, I just have fun with it. Because Kappas. I want a Kappa that has a Kappa face. I need a Kappa emote. A Kappa Kappa emote. I've never finished it either. Now someone needs to do the sploosh. Yeah, it's gonna be a super laggy sploosh. Chopper! Get to the chopper, do it now, what are you doing? We've got anime waifus in the chopper, go! Do it now! Something something chopper, something about melons. I haven't finished this game. I have not played any of the other Super Robot Wars games, no. Obviously, BGG. Wario, the new Mario. It's a crossover between Waluigi and Wario. Oh man, that would look awesome. I'm gonna go heal. I wonder like how far along I am through this game. I feel like I haven't progressed very far. Like I mean look at that. Like look at the one of the images. Hold on. We'll go like this. We'll see if we can load it back up again. Oh no, I know how I can do it. I can do it like this. I can go into the status for her. Now look, that's a normal portrait that you would expect, right? And now she looks embarrassed for some reason and looks like she's not wearing any underwear. And now she's looking at her butt that looks like it's been spanked. How is that not, like, fan service? If it was part of, like, story or something like that, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, someone was saying that there in the new game. Yeah, I'll save here again. Yeah, she legit does not look like she has underwear on. That's the new type of underwear, BGG. Didn't you know? You mean you don't wear it yourself? I've heard it offers better mobility. It's called free-handed wedgie underwear. Or no-hand wedgie underwear. Yeah, I'm starting to learn that. I just gotta get over it. I don't know what it is. Like, I love puns. I love puns, and I'm okay with the occasional dirty joke and stuff like that. I can get a little embarrassed, and they can be funny, and they can make me laugh. But if I'm gonna be playing games that are blatant, just like constant stuff like this, I have to learn to find an appeal in it, I guess. Yeah, I didn't you guys know that if you're ever nervous about being on camera or streaming, you just don't wear pants? You can't be embarrassed if you're not wearing pants. Best advice I can give anybody that's looking to start streaming, just don't wear pants. Okay, so this game takes the fan service even better, or further. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't feel like a webcam's needed for streaming. Reactions are very easy to gauge based on like someone's voice and stuff like that. I feel like my problem is I get silent sometimes, like my reactions are just silent. So me having a webcam is kind of helpful in that regard, because you can't just hear the facepalm unless I want to knock myself out every time so that you guys can hear it. This is pretty tame. I mean, I haven't played them, so I don't know. He just purpled on me. Fidel Infidel, thank you for the 25 bits, man. Alright, here you go, BGG. Here's another one. This one's not as bad. There's so many kappas. I got some smelling salts in case I get knocked out from all the nosebleeds from this game. Yes, I cheered. Alright. Let's try her out, see if we can see what her special is. Since Zapdos has so much love for this character. Didn't realize she was basically Haki's second enemy. That seemed more like his than it did hers. Where didn't I go then? I went up here. Must be somewhere else to go. Somewhere I didn't go. I went to both of those directions. And I went both of these directions as well. Did I miss a chest somewhere maybe? A way to go? It is indeed! Those were shortcuts. So those aren't the right way. Oh. There's bosses down on these floors now. No, this is where I fought her down here. Yeah, and I unlocked that. It's gonna be another one of those things where I have to just like come back later or something. Maybe I didn't go both ways over here. Definitely got that. And that. I came down from the top. Aha! Wait. It's Cosmos from the next game that I'm playing? You guys planned this, didn't you? You mean slow down at reading text? Sure. Can I just butt in for a second? Ba-da-da-da! She's level 21. I wonder if she was level 21 no matter what, or if the game scales based on something. Let's take the elevator up. Alright, what type of boss we're gonna have to fight here? Never mind. Oh god. Oh no, Nakurti, no! Can I please turn attack animations off?
No, you cannot. Live with it. Have fun with 70 hours of grinding. Noob, I'll make your Digibeetle as good as new.
What the hell? Oh my god. This is perfect, Nakurti. This is absolutely perfect. Oh god, no.
Let's just have a
Return bug.
that wasn't even there randomly teleport into the dungeon without having to do any of the shit that we have to do. Swipe
Your Digimon.
and then leave.
Oh my god. Holy crap. Ugh. That was really good, man. That was really freaking good. Oh man. We need to make sure we make commands for these. Cause we have your Phantasy Star one too. Oh man. Ugh. I was crying laughing. Holy shit. The rare people can be barbaric, but they're basically honest. You need to show them that they can be trusted too. That was good, man. That was just a perfect summary of Digimon World 2. Just perfect. I don't understand. The where people can be barbaric, but they're basically honest. You need to show them you can be trusted too. I don't know what type this is. Which one's which? Like, is this supposed to be robot? Is the one on the right human? Okay, so I had to do it one at a time. I was trying to do all four of them like it was one riddle. mean, how she's talking about each one of the particular classes, humans, robots, and were people, yes. Says this is why she told me. Oh crap, I forgot I switched her in. I'm just gonna do this so it dies. I realized I still had another attack left. You're not talking about her chest? Sorry, this game has me confused. Oh, she gets to go again. Cool. Let's do it, guys. Should get fishnet stockings for everyone. Take the elevator. Got so much blue stuff we can break now. I don't remember where it's all at. Oh god. That is gonna be a ridiculous sploosh. Infidel, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Thank you for the I like Cosmos. Her attacks are cool. What's up, Lime? I was Nino Kuni going, dude. Oh, that's what tends to happen if you really enjoy a game. I want to bring her back out. I'm like, I don't know who to get rid of, because Kaguya can full heal me. Suzuka can give me extra experience. Wait, that was 5? No, I didn't have enough calm to do the last one. And that's why I don't like putting new attacks in, because I have no idea how they work or anything like that. Rip. Turn blue. One shot, yeah. I'm not typing in or inputting combos. I'm just pressing the X button at certain points and doing my combo prior to battle. Oops, I forgot to buy more smelling salts. That was cool. Yeah, I'm using a PS4 controller. I probably just said X because it's the controller I'm using. Okay. Well, she's not going anytime soon. Cool, you went twice in a row. It increases your speed. She's dead again. If only I didn't drop my combo right before going into that. Would have been great. Holy crap. Why does she drop it? Like it goes right through her kick. I don't think this guy does enough damage. Alright, so you go next, huh? Oh, cool, we dropped in our own combo. Never seen that happen before. For fuck's sake.
気分が乗らん。舞い踊るのみ。舞い踊るのみ。おりゃ。お前はのみである。目標確認。エスソルト、スイアールグレブラスター、ブー、カノン発射、ランチャーモードもらった。前に出過ぎだ。ターゲット乗せて任せ。イエイ、いやん、そこです。
It looks like she controls it by dancing. It seems pretty simplistic to me. It almost looked like she had like wires or something like that at one point when she was going around, like it was a puppet.
援護しようかな。援護しますです。タシェン天山。いやん。ごめんなさい。気分が乗らん。これであるか。こちらであるぞ。
野村さん、
してやるがゆい。ジャッキーガン、ダンサー。応援あり。シャワー健在。イエイ、ほれほれ。ありがたく思うがいい。そうかな。泣きやみ。舞い踊るのみ。参ります。こういう時は節約しない。使います。了解です。エッソルト、スイトドン、ロックオン、アールグレ、前に出過ぎだ。ターン発射。ワーン、ワーン、ドラゴントゥース、そこ。
援護する。フォローする。
そこです。いや、終わりです。
始めるが。隙はある。集中。狙い撃つ。
Why do I even bother with that?
まだまだ。ビンゴ。おっと。チャンスだ。クソワンってやつさ。
わしにお任せ。そりゃ、疑問符。
ワイルドカード。寄らなきり。
ガードが開いたか。コード DTD。ワーオ、ストライキング。
お楽しみはこれからさ。いった。お題はいらないぜ。そういうのもありさ。さあお待ちかだ。お祈りでもしな。アディオス。俺に惚れるなよ。
マウントする。こちらであるぞ。クイックイッ。ジャキガンが気張ってみせい。ジャキガン。
野村さん、ここは任せろ。5秒半。
おりゃ。おれ。もう少し尽くすタイプでな。あ、疑問符。あー。自らなって死んでるぞ。
Really wish she'd stop dropping her own combos.
します。エッソルトスイとどめです。ロックオンいや爆破します。ランチャーモードそこフォローする。 G ショット任せいやんストライキングブラスターあ
手を止めるな。
爆破します。
気にするな。
攻めますよ。皆さん私がいます。これでいきます。元気よくお願い。スクスタイプでな。お姉さんには1回2回1回援護に入る。そこんとこよろしく。ピヤンピヤン
よビンゴ。まだまだシェイク。
勝負です。押してまいります。
隙ありだ。
ローダンスクスタイプでな。これほれもっともっとはよう触るわな。フォローする。コード DD リンクワーオストライキングしてやるわよ。プレッ
手を止めるな。ここは任せろ。成敗。
いよいよおいしまいにしようぜ。いきます。エッソルト2バルキリーはっシャーケンシャロン発射狙撃します。もらった排除します。そこです。援護しますです。R グレードとこよろしく。射程内ワオエネルギー解放ロックオン。残念ですがこれでお別れです。 X マスターとどめです。焦点移行スタンバイ。ルルケテネリタースお眠りなさい。感度の優しさの中に。
Yeah, I cheered. Why does it keep telling me this? New skills can be used in battle by setting them. Yeah, I know this. Oh, cool. I sure love in games when you fight a boss and you kick its ass and then it runs away. So that you know you're gonna have to fight it again later. I especially like it when it gets done more than one time in a game. Oh yeah. Well, neither of those things happened in this one, but it still ran away. It's no different. It's the same concept. Whether it's the story flaw or not, it's the exact same concept. We beat an enemy, and the enemy got away. We let it get away. Why did we fight it in the first place? Why? Why? The only reason why is so that we can fight it again later. And it'll be stronger and have more attacks. Yep, the great old RPG trope of all time. It was in my way, so I killed it. Yeah, but that's a terrible excuse. You could use that every time for everything. Every boss we fight in this game, we fought because it got in the way. That doesn't add to the story. It's a plot barrier. It's just a minor gripe. I don't like when games do it. I don't like when bosses are reused in general. I especially don't like it when bosses are reused like that. Like, the whole... I like the concept of if we beat a guy, he legit gets beaten, and if we're gonna fight him again later in the game, maybe something's happened to him. Maybe he's trained to get better. Maybe, like, he was turned into half a machine or something, or fused with a dragon, you know, some type of story element to it other than the fact like, well, running away, see you later, I'll fight you next time, but I'll be 10 times stronger with 50 times the amount of HP and lots more attacks. But I'll look the same, probably. I guess, oh, I guess I couldn't give them to her. Nope. It is. It's a lazy form of having a lot of bosses. Well, now you're getting into the development of the game. You're not talking about the game itself as a whole. The entire experience. You're getting into, like, what the developers did and stuff like that. Whether the developers did it to save money or anything like that is a completely different discussion topic. It's not that I am complaining about sprites and assets being reused. That's not the issue. It's how they're reused. If you're gonna use something, if you're gonna make me fight a boss multiple times, write a story that effectively makes it something interesting, other than the fact that, like, LOL, ran away, bye! Especially when those things don't even talk in the first place. It literally is just standing there. I think you're defending this game, Zapdos, because you like it, and you're trying to defend it in any way, shape, or form. We're not attacking the game. We're not saying that it's, like, bad or terrible or anything like that. And yes, in real life, if I was in a fight or something like that, I would rather run than die. But let the thing say something. Give me story. Let there be a dialogue between the two characters, the two beings, the two entities, whatever it is, let there be something. Something interesting that the player can attach to. Something you gain out of that battle other than experience. Yes, yes, I realize that only 2 people have done... No, actually more than 2 enemies have done that in this game. Have immediately left and we're probably going to have to fight them later. But that's not my point. My point is not that this game has done it. It's the fact that it gets done too often in games. I'm not putting this game on a pedestal as it's like a prime example of it or anything like that. I'm just saying I don't like it. The cat girl that we fought was one of the other ones as well. And I don't know whether we're going to fight some of the other enemies later. Some of the people that we fought before. We fought that witch girl. We might have to fight her again. We fought the fish people. We might have to fight them again and things like that. Who knows? But at least in those fights, we got story when we fought them and then they ran away. No, I'm not gonna keep getting into it. It's apples to oranges at this point. It's the same thing. The mechanic is the thing that we're talking about. The fact that enemies run away after battle. It's been reused many times in this game, and more often than not, it's not any type of payoff to the player whatsoever for doing it. It's an arbitrary fight. This game hasn't done it nearly as much as some other games did. I loved Wild Arms 3, but Wild Arms 3 reused bosses way too freaking much. Like, we were having a discussion, and instead of having a discussion, you're getting more defensive about the game and what this game is doing as a whole, and no one's specifically talking about this game. We're talking about a mechanic that gets used in the game. And you're trying to defend the game, saying, oh, this game doesn't do that as much as other games or things like that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the mechanic itself. Whether it showed up once in this game, how it's portrayed, how it's executed, or anything like that's beyond the point. It's just done in too many games. Whether it's for good reasons, bad reasons, development reasons, and so on and so forth, it's a mechanic that a lot of people don't enjoy that gets overused. You could even argue that the reusing of sprites sometimes with different colors is something that a lot of people that don't like. Well, how did you feel that I was talking about it then, Zapdos? What did you feel that I was trying to say? I may have been using this game as an example since it's a game that I'm currently playing. Not. $20-meter-tall, human-piloted robotic weapons. So we're fighting chibi robos. This is the era of downsizing! So, the thing about it is, and not just for the JRPG tour, but I've played a lot of RPGs. Like, a lot of RPGs. So, I've had a lot of very, very, very similar experiences in games. So, there are some aspects that are done in games that maybe affect me more than it does other people, because I've seen it so many times, and it bothers me a little bit more. But I feel like that's a mechanic that gets used very, very heavily. Like, sometimes you get a payoff later in the game with some good story or something like that, but it just gets used too often in games, and each time I see it, I'm just kind of like, be original, game. Do something else. Add a tiny bit of story. Just a tiny bit. Like, we're getting a lot more story now. But now you wonder, why was this thing protecting this information so that we didn't have it? I want to fight a 60-foot super robot someday. So, I gotta be honest with you, I personally thought that I was fighting, like, full-sized mechs. Like, from Gundam Wing size mechs. And that they were just shrunk down for the battle concept. I did not think that I was fighting smaller ones. I seriously just thought that they were scaled down for the battle system. Yeah, drop that combo. Yeah, I just thought that they were scaled down for the combat. Because on the screen, when we go to fight them, they look like 10 times bigger than me. So I think I figured out why I drop combos. Or not why I drop combos, but why they force evasion. And I think it's because of dropping a combo. But the problem with that is sometimes it's completely out of my control. Because of how the character's attacks work. And the shields and stuff like that. So it's very inconsistent. It's hard to tell that that's what it is, but it seems like that's what it is. Can I finally get this chest? Alright, man, enjoy your dinner. Goodbye. I really like Cosmos. She's like Ashen, and where their combos just, they seamlessly go together, and they're very easy to execute. And I can see chaining other people's abilities with them pretty easily as well. But I'm having a hard time getting rid of Kaguya and Suzuka because of cheer and that love ability to AoE heal everybody to full health. It's just really hard to give up either of those. I want that. I don't remember what they're called. Da 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 da! Da 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 da. We're gonna fight another boss.
では前にこちらである返しはねしまいにしようかましてやるのよい
I don't know how to check their spirits yet. Cool.
お覚悟何回だよ
気合いだやるほど気にするな
シャオ健在
援護する
Here, now we can see what spirit she
目標
has.
確認
Oh, she can revive people! Holy shit, that's awesome. Holy crap! Now it's gonna be hard to take her out of my party too.
データを最適化します 分析し
Da-da-da-da.
お相手します 勝負ですお兄ちゃんが見えます
俺が出る成功
おまけもありますよ仕方ない
They've been able to finish that battle quickly. These poor maintenance men.
エスソルト
Wow! Wow! I've seen them be learned and stuff like that, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck they do. I need to change his because you can't do that 5-bar stud at the end. No, he is doing that, but he can't do Texas Hold'em at the end because he doesn't have enough. Let's go with that so we build up the gauge more. go into this boss. It's not gonna be a boss. Oh, it's gonna be a boss. Let me see. Maybe we'll fight another mech that runs away. Oh. Whoops. Did not know those were connected. Alright. No idea what's here. Bum 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 bum. Cool. Yeah, of course we have to go through it to the end. We can't just let them sit back there for no reason. Hi, Pink Powerpuff Ranger girl. Tinkerbell. Let's hit it.
邪魔だ
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. As one of my characters probably dies. Guys can listen to this kick-ass music. Time to dance. Not really, though. need more room to get around in my chair. Having my bed right next to everything is not the best approach. I was hiding? Did it look like I was hiding or something like that? Alright, who do I want to take out first? I'd say she's maybe the easier target to take out first, but I don't know. I don't use his spirits enough. Oh, yeah. I wasn't trying to hide from the webcam. I had a drink I had to grab behind my chair. Come on! Cool. I did not buy items again. Running low on salts. I definitely don't like Ashen in the back with the attack that she does. It's way too inconsistent. I might do some tonight and tomorrow, because Travis and I have been playing a little bit more. I did heal, right? Yeah, I did. Who's gonna go next is the question. Great. Well, they're all dead.
殲滅します。アイテムこれです。使います。これをアイテム使います。
Another dead guy.
逃がさん。回避などさせん。行け。参ろうぞ。使うぞな。
Where's this? No. I had my cursor over it so I couldn't see it.
まあよい。まあよい。これであるか。使わぬでもこれであるか。使うぞな。まあよい。ほれ。こちらであるぞ。おう。どうやってる？お姉さんに負けてんじゃねえか。おう、だから私はね、フォローする。そこんとこよろしく。お待たせです。2回2回
援護する。
さあ健在シャワーただでは済みませんよ。貫きます。いや南部に合流。すばしばらかい。下がってください。エスソルト。そこです。ロード
Oh, come on.
キャノン射程内。わーお射撃します。ロックオン。
手を止めるな。
再発します。ビームセイバー。最終戦闘モードへ移行。そこです。G ショットビームセイバー。
Beam Saber!
メイクでは焦点砲スタンバイ。ルルケテネリタース。お眠りなさい。甘美な優しさのよ攻撃可能。斬撃を加える。突撃する。ヒアレスアックス。気分が乗らぬ。これであるか。よいよい。乗ってきたぞ。わしにお任せ。しまいにしよう。これチョキがダンス。私はね、ガードが開いたか。どうぞよろしく。いやん変わります。そして参ります。よし。
付き合いだ。ここは任せろ。
援護しようかの。あお姉さんには当たれ。ちゃうかよ。ごめんなさい。行きます。アイテムこれをこれです。 邪魔だ。切り裂け。最終戦闘モード起動。甘い朱雀の翼を見るがいい。エリミネート。始めるが。ビンゴ。おっと。チャンスだ。レアスオンランク。どう？やってる？あ、勝負。ガードが開いたか。ラストショーダウン。これで決着だ。俺の曲だ。オーケー、いい位置だ。いけ。機能停止を確認。折れるなよ。フォローかい？こちらであると乗ってきたぞよ。先番ダンサー。勝負です。お母さん、押してまいります。自演のごとく、みんな聞いて。手を止めるな。ここは任せろ。成敗。ここです。エッソルト、トゥー、ター、バルキリー。わしにお任せ。決まります。外しません。もらった。バルキリー。援護しますです。アシェン、キャノン発射。ストライク。もらった。ビームセイバー。
I just don't like how long the fights take.
始めるが。ビンゴ。そこが。ロングテールスペシャル。俺が出る。やるべき仕事はやる。成敗。尽くすタイプで何回やキモい。行きます。お母さん、これで行きます。一刀両断。みんな行って。フォローする。お任せで任せ。いや、わしになる気よ。俺が出る。やるべき仕事はやる。舞い上がるのみ。舞い上がるのみ。それ。ダンサー、乗ってきたぞよ。スマイルシュ。シャワー健在。ほら、シャワー。さらに高く。よいよ。スマイルシュ。前に出すぎだ。そこんとこよろしく。いや、それはそれよ。この舞を見よ。
Well, did you at least get some good rest? That's good. We might do some more tomorrow. We were looking at trying to get 4 people because it looks like a lot more fun with 4 people. Of course. I think they're pretty similar, from what I gather. Are you ready?
前に出すぎだ。任せで任せ。ごめん、下がってください。エスソルト、スイッチ、ロックオン、タッチ。俺が出る。終わりです。ランチャーモード、そこ。スクスタイプで排除します。ほら、爆発します。もらった。フルドライブ。あとは任せればよい。フォローする。もうちょこっとよろしく。いやん、バイキン。ジャッキー君。おう、おりゃ。
逃さん。ここは任せろ。成敗。
ズカビート。たまに玉出ますね。練習の成果を見て守る。悲しくなるわよ。ジャッキー君。その目に焼き付けるわよ。満足であるぞよ。いざ。こういう時は使います。これで使います。お母さん。
Yeah, the games come out pretty frequently. Bosses take forever! Cool. Oh no, it's my last smelling soul. Oh no, not lightning speed.
I sure love when bosses go twice in a row.
任せたな。よっと。これが。
苦しいね。まあよい。よいよい。乗ってきたぞよ。お前は何である。行きます。皆さん、私がいます。これで行きます。よいしょっと。元気よくお願いした。
援護に入る。
お任せで任せ。いやん、ストライキ。続行します。エッソルト。スイッター、そこです。
援護する。
サロン発射。狙撃します。そこ。攻撃。シクスタイプでなんか。お姉さんは当てて。キャノン射程。スイッ。ビームセイバー。エネルギー解放。ターゲットロック。狙撃します。ドラゴントゥース。X バスター。チェックメイトです。焦点違法。スタンバイ。ルルケテネリタース。お眠りなさい。甘美な優しさの中。
Are you ready? ディッパー取っときな。お題はいらないぜ。フォローする。
お任せで任せ。わお、いやん。
Okay.
聞こえる？
It doesn't make sense.
勝ちはね。
援護する。
さらに援護しようかな。さあ、勝ちはいい。スマイルしようぞ。鈴鹿ビート。あっ、いよいよい。舞い戻るのみ。お待たせです。1回、2回、ズバクロの回。勝ちね。
援護しますです。
コード DVD。わお。
Wow! Sometime hence I'll terminate. That's a good list. I will fondle it a little. Too lewd for you, Ruben? I don't know about that.
I find that hard to believe, man. I got this! I'll carry it back, no problem. Guest pants? I summon thee, Gespenst! What's that mean, McCurdy? Ah! Spoopy! It's a ghost. Super Robot Wars! What? I don't get this game. It don't make no sense. Guess he doesn't have any skills. Nope. He doesn't have any... Wait, so he can never... Oh, I kind of see where this is going, then. Am I gonna get multiple mechs that have to be in the back row? Maybe I'm gonna miss out on party members. Alright, so we have to change up our party some. I really like Kaguya's AoE heal. I mean, the ability to heal everyone's pretty broken.
do I get rid of? Sorry, chicken nuggets.
Holy shit!
Is that the one I want to go to? There was one up here that I guess I could go to. I figured I'd check while I was here. Okay. Slaughterbot was the name of one of those enemies, guys. Slaughterbot. Jeez. Been a while since I've been on this side.
Holy shit!
前に出過ぎだ。ターゲットをロックよろしく。いやういやう。そこでアールグレード。
Go go Super Robot Wars!
セイバーモード。完了までの経過は順調。ドタバタはしましたけどね。
Ruben, no. Yes, Cosmos. And also Giant Robot Chan!
出番であるか。こちらであるぞ。乗ってきたぞよ。スライドしようよ。かましてやるわよ。さらに高く。
I love how enemies just do a shit ton of damage now.
目標確認。
Go go Cosmos! And did you see what the next game is, Hope? Did you see what the next game is? It's pure coincidence. Hey, I'm gonna cast Hope. I'm casting you, Hope. Yes, the next movie. Shit! He hit me so hard that he stunned me and unstunned me. Oh, there's a legit movie of it? I did not know that. The more you know. I better restock on some items. Oh no, it's the cat. Okay, thank God, it's not the cat girl's music. Didn't have to deal with that. Let's buy some golden apples. Miracle Elixir lifts all status effects. It used to be nice to have for late game. Alright. Mabaka! I'm just gonna fill my inventory up with a whole bunch of shit! This is how we're gonna win battles, guys. I need some good healing ones. These ones. Yeah.
次は何を買うんだ？今日はどうするんだ？
Alright. Actually, I think Cosmos would have that. No. I want to raise Cosmos abilities. I gotta make her tanky too. Not worried about her attack per se. I should be buying some defensive gear, I guess, but that costs money. I just spend all my money on items. And I get equipment as I'm going through dungeons. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Oh. Oh, this isn't it. Let's go say hi to her mom while we're here. Hi, Mom! If I remember correctly, there was some blue crystal stuff up here. Maybe it was on the other side, or maybe I'm just misremembering. Now, I just spent a lot of money in this game. Like, a lot of money. I remembered! She doesn't say anything. So how many of you guys are interested in playing some Link today? I could buy some stuff yet, I guess, but then I'm not gonna have any. How much defense do I have? I'm gonna get this for her since I'm using her. Alright, we got Zapdos. League of Legends. Ooh, she loses some HP, but that's a really hefty defense buff. So I think that's pretty good. I guess I'll buy this too, since I use them both. And those are my two that are dying more often than not. Equip. I don't like losing HP, but I feel like having that big boost in defense is important. I should look like what stuff I have to sell too. What is this? Alright. This brings down her SP. I think evasion plus 10 would be really good though. I'm just asking because like I told you guys before, I'm trying to make sure that I relax a little bit more and do that some type of stuff, and if I can, I'd like to hang out with you guys while I'm doing that. Hello! Welcome back! I'm guessing GRD's guard 300 HP. Maybe I could get one for both her and Cosmos, or him and Cosmos. I can see if my buddy Travis wants to play as well. Him and I have been doing some League lately. We're trying to... Yeah, that brings her down. I really like that HP gain, but he drops a lot of other stats. What about her? Yeah, I like that. I'm glad I only bought one. Minecraft? Are you still busy, Travis, or are you free currently? I can go to my equipment in there. I just need to do that. Equipment. Alright, who does not have another accessory? She does not. That only raises SP, so that's not really good for her. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but I had fun when I played it. I don't know what tech's good for. I know what CRT is good for, at least I think he does. Do you have a Minecraft problem, Ruben? Are you addicted? Do we need to have a meeting? Sure. Where'd I put my phone? Oh. That's what people with addictions say, Ruben. Whew. Tech FX accuracy. Yeah, I can sub anytime I want. Speed increases evasion and turn order. Huh. That seems awkward because turn order changes so often in battles. Yeah, attack and defense are obvious. Crit is CRT, I think, is obvious unless we're talking about old CRT TVs, in which case not so obvious. What was the other one? The other skill? That derpy face. Yeah, pictures of you petting your cat, or it didn't happen. Alright, where was I supposed to go? That's how all our wars have started. Someone somewhere stopped petting a cat. We only need to see your hand. But the cat for sure we have to see. I don't know if my attack has just increased so much or I'm fighting lower level enemies now. Oops. Yeah, maybe these are just weaker guys. Well, you see, there's these things called cameras, and they allow you to take pictures. What was down to the right? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been here. I can't remember where the places are. You don't have a cell phone? Wow, I feel like way stronger. I'm just joking, Ruben. You don't have to take a picture of your cat. I don't think I've gotten that chain right once with her yet. God dang it. Oh! Why? Why, Pink Man? Why does Pink Purple guy hurt so much? Holy crap. I just increased his defense, too. You know what? I have not looked at how much experience I need to level in a long time. Why is he so much closer to leveling than them? Oh, well, they went first. Cosmos, no! So close! Bye! Enjoying your Minecraft, Ruben. Yeah. Just a little bit. That's not even the half of it, man. You haven't even seen the half of it.
さてどうするかい
So far, the only character that I know, Strack, is Cosmos. So, I don't know if it's like a complete crossover game or if she just makes an appearance. Man, I should have taken the other portal. I think I just went the wrong way. But wait, what was the place that was over to the right, down at the bottom? I forget. Just gonna run from battles for a while.
ニヒルと言ってくれ
I know that that's just a statue up there. Oh yeah, there's something down here. So let's double check it. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Thanks, Eltandon. Oh, come on! You're at a pinch of health! No, you're gonna attack him. KO! Alright. Since Hope asked for it. That was the exact reaction that I wanted. So this is the blood red stuff, isn't it? What's up, Legacy? Alright. I think that's it for me with the JRPG tour. But I think I'm going to relax and do some League if you guys are interested. I can keep streaming if people want to stick around and watch. If not, I can cut stream and send you guys somewhere else. It's entirely up to you. I'll let you guys decide. I'm okay either way. But you guys can let me know. But I'll do some song requests and stuff like that while I'm doing some League. I'm gonna try and do stuff like this at least once or twice, so... Once or twice a month, I want to take a break and hang out with you guys a little bit. Some days I'll stream it, some days I won't. Well, I don't expect people to stick around and watch something if that's not why they're here. So I just wanted to give fair warning before I switch things up.